In today's episode, I'm with my cousin Josh, and we are talking about inflation, the crazy rising cost of real estate, of lumber, of gas, then assets like crypto and stocks. We go over all of those things and how you can actually protect yourself from inflation and get ahead of it. So make sure you stay all the way to the end. Now, let's jump into the episode. Are you looking to grow your real estate investing business? My company, Future Flipper, can help. We've taught hundreds of people all over the country how to flip, wholesale, and buy rental properties. And it doesn't matter where you're at in your investing journey. Whether you're trying to get your first deal or scale your company, Future Flipper can help. We have courses, coaching, and events for all levels of investors. So if you want to take the next step, go to futureflipper.com and book a free consultation to see how we can best help you. Once again, that's futureflipper.com. We all know that I love creating passive income through rental properties, but did you know that you can create passive income through owning an e-commerce store? My company, Lunar Ecom, can build and manage a store for you on Amazon or Walmart. We'll handle everything from starting the store, picking the products, and all the day-to-day operations. It's completely passive for you. If you'd like to learn how store owners are making thousands a month in passive income, head over and watch the case study at lunarecom.com. It will explain everything you need to know about the industry and why I'm so excited about it. So to see the case study, head over to lunarecom.com. Welcome to the Ryan Pineda Show, where our mission is to invest.
I only expect to make money in things that I understand.
Innovate.
It's about believing in the future and thinking that the future will be better than the past.
And inspire. I am much more likely to hit my goal just due to putting it out there.
You now rocking with the best.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ryan Pineda Show. Today, I have my cousin Josh back on, my favorite co-host ever. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How you doing?
You're actually my only co-host ever.
Nice.
My one and only.
Nice. I feel that gives me a little warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, you're my day one.
Yeah.
That's what the kids say.
The day one.
Yeah, so you've been with me since day one, baby.
The starter.
So today we are talking about inflation. And it is a very big topic in the world right now. It's something I've been worried about ever since, we printed like $3 trillion or whatever it was.
That's it?
It's definitely way more.
Yeah.
But I've been very worried about it, especially too with supply chain problems. And we actually talked about this on our podcast episode with cars.
Yeah.
Cars are having huge supply chain issues, plus inflation with all this money circulating, like prices are going up everywhere.
Oh yeah, I was watching a Warren Buffett snippet earlier today, and he was talking about, he's like, lumber is lumber, it's just doubled in price in the last 6 months.
Is there all of a sudden less trees? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, if we don't start cutting them down faster, it's just, no, but it's he was talking about how, steel prices, they change daily.
Yeah.
For the automotive industry aspects and just any other aspect that uses steel. But, lumber's been pretty steady at, like $400 to $600, dollars per pallet of wood or whatever it costs. Yeah. And now it's like $1,600.
Insane. What's funny is, well, it's not funny.
It's crazy.
It's adjusting is what I call it. But, in the real estate market, right, lumber is like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So new builders are, charging so much more because of increased lumber cost, which, whatever you want to call this, supply and like when you factor in increased material cost, when you factor in not being able to even get material because of different things, when you factor in no houses available, supply and demand, you factor in more money into the economy, you factor in gas prices, right? Like
outrageous
to transport the lumber.
Yep.
Everything is causing everything
to cost more.
And with my house that I'm building on the mountain, if you guys don't know, I'm going to try and build the best house in Las Vegas. I'm just going to come out and say it.
Yeah.
And if you don't
do
know,
it.
Yeah, there's only one way to go. Be the best. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to my main YouTube channel and search I Bought a Mountain. We'll link to it down below. But I don't think we're going to build with lumber.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, my builder and I have been having discussions, and we're looking at this mountain build, which by itself is already very different than normal builds, right? We're not building on a flat piece of land where, all right, let's throw the sticks up and let's call it a day. Because we are building to conform the house with the mountain and avoid like getting rid of the mountain peak.
Yeah.
It's going to be multiple levels, but we have to also build all these retaining walls, right?
Oh, yeah.
So with the retaining walls, you don't build retaining walls out of lumber. You build it out of,
Stone and
concrete blocks, whatever you're going to use. So right there, and that's going to be our walls already. So then it's just like, at that point, do you just continue the walls with concrete because you have so many of them? Do you just build the rest with steel beams? Because it's like, I don't know about you, but I would rather have my house built out of steel than lumber.
Yeah.
Steel's a lot more durable.
Yeah, you don't have the possibility of termites.
Yeah, like to me, I would much rather build it out of this stuff. And then it becomes almost a no-brainer when you look at these lumber prices. You're like, okay, if they were just equal, if steel and lumber cost the same, I'm building with steel.
Yeah.
And if you're a contractor, you build homes, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, because I am not. I am not, but I'm just like, I think I'd rather have a steel home.
Well, I mean, how much does it cost to build a parking garage? You know what I mean? Those are all made out of concrete and steel. You know what I mean? So it's
stronger.
It's stronger. It's going to be more durable.
Yeah.
You know?
And, then I can be like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man.
Ryan's house is going to be the safe house. Exactly. You can definitely be like Iron Man.
Yeah.
You can have the garage that shoots out of the bottom of the house, too.
Dude, it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
So, of the secret basement where I create my Iron Man suit.
Yeah. And content for TikTok.
For sure. The lab. So, yeah, Tony Stark's lab is, saving the world and building weapons and stuff. Mine's just a studio for dancing.
Yeah, TikTok dances, renegade.
So, we're thinking about building out of steel and concrete because it's better and it's just so much, like the cost it might be cheaper.
It sounds like it's going to be cheaper. Oh, God.
So that was crazy. But, we talked about gas prices as well. Like, dude, so I've been driving the Tesla, and I'm like, I haven't had to go to the gas station in a year.
Yeah.
And I was just driving around looking at. No, actually, no, I forgot. I was doing the Turo video.
Yeah.
And so I had to go fill up the car before I returned it. I go, holy crap, dude!
$100? What?
Yeah, dude. I drove the Lambo for like half a day.
Yeah.
It was like $50 to fill it.
Yeah.
For half a day.
Mm-hmm. And you probably weren't even driving it. It was sitting there most of the time idling, right?
Yeah. I mean, I did not drive it that much, but the premium gas being like over $4 and it was crazy, dude.
Yeah. No, my bucket, it was so nice when it was $75 to fill it up.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, $75. I can't wait to fill it up for $120. It's always fun when you have to put your debit card in twice to fill up your car.
Oh, jeez. What, you work in the car industry. You worked at Mercedes for almost 20 years. Like, what do your customers say right now?
They don't say anything.
No?
No. It's all a circular motion. I've got clients that are like, it doesn't matter who's president. It doesn't matter who's, what's they just do their thing.
That's cool.
What happens.
That's how I
them.
am too.
Yeah. And that's how it should really be.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't matter who's in office or what policies are going through right now. You just got to do your thing. And most of my customers are like, it doesn't matter. I make the same money either way, and they just keep trekking.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's the $1 million mindset. Just keep trekking.
Well, I mean, you're dealing with high-end clients at Mercedes, so they kind of get it. But, so you've got gas going crazy. You've got real estate going crazy, right? We talked on another episode about you went into contract in December on your first rental property for $275,000, and by the time you closed in April, they were selling them for $350-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's out of control. It's the blink of an eye. Talk about right time, right place for me.
Right.
What
what if you just waited a few months?
Yeah, if I wouldn't have pulled the trigger right then and there, it would have.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I will think about giving you this $1,000.
Yeah, the EMD.
Yeah, you're the worst salesperson ever.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't always talk about, go watch the other episode.
He's really nice, though.
Filmed about his first investment. But... yeah, then like another one is crypto, man. Like,
oh, dude, don't even.
I think so many people have so much money right now because of stimmies and all this government stuff.
Surprise crypto too. It's like I know people that have made millions of dollars on Dogecoin. You're like, what? Dogecoin?
They're buying the Benz and stuff.
Yeah. They're showing up and they're like, hey, I just cashed out $3 million in Doge off of my $35 investment that I made last year. It's like, what happened? How? And why was I not there buying it when it was 1/10 of a cent?
Yeah.
Dude,
Doge is for sure. Man, that was a tough one not to be in on, I think, for everyone.
So even coming in late, people were buying it, like at a penny.
Well, that like it makes me really mad because I shouldn't say it makes me mad. I'm just like in shock.
Huh? Yeah,
like, but I've put hundreds and hundreds of thousands into crypto, and I started buying, in January, I think.
Yeah.
And I bought Bitcoin responsibly.
Yeah.
The responsible thing to do is buy Bitcoin. And then, at the same time, Dogecoin was less than a cent.
Yeah.
It's like if I would have just been a fool, not a fool, but like a gambler.
Yeah. If you would have chunked even 50 grand into it.
Well, if that same money I put into Bitcoin the first time, I put 200K in. So like even Dogecoin at a cent.
Yeah.
Like, let's just do the math.
You're going to throw up.
I don't want to do it. I'm going to throw up. Like, let's just see. Let's see, 200 grand, and Dogecoin at one point reached 70 cents. So
yeah, it was like 78.
70x. So like 200 grand. I guys, my math is much better than this, but I want to be certain. So a 70x would have given me $14 million.
Oh, that's just change,
Yeah, I would have built my mountain pretty quick.
Yeah.
Cash.
By the way, I got all this cash now.
Yeah, I don't need a loan. What
are you guys talking about? There's no loan needed.
No loan. You didn't hear? I bought Dogecoin a couple months ago.
Like I sat down a long time ago and I was like, you know what? I think $7 million would be the magic number for me to stop working. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, if I get $7 million, so that's when I started playing the lottery. But
well, $7 million might be good today, but with the way things are going,
yeah, $7 million is going to be worth $2 million. I would still grab up $2 million, but
it's not as cool as you think.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to invest in real estate, but you didn't have the time to find deals yourself? That's where Fundrise comes in. Fundrise is a crowdfunding platform that has transacted over $5 billion in real estate and has over 150,000 active investors. While many funds, like my own, require accredited investors, Fundrise allows anyone to invest with as little as $500. If you'd like to learn more, check out fundrise.com. Once again, that's fundrise.com. One of the best ways to get off-market real estate deals is through cold calling. And if you want to reach as many people as fast as possible, then you need Batch Dialer. With their predictive dialing technology and built-in CRM, Batch Dialer is one of the top dialers in the industry. You can switch between single or multi-line dialing, as well as do voicemail drops and call recordings. And for being a listener of The Ryan Pineda Show, you'll get a 7-day free trial. Just go to batchdialer.com/Ryan. Once again, that's batchdialer.com/Ryan. Now, back to the show. So you'll get bored. I'll tell you what people tell them. They're like, man, what continues to motivate you to keep going? Because like for me, it's not even really about money.
Yeah.
Like I've had enough money for years. My life has not been any different as far as like, oh man, I got more money now. Like, my life is so much better. Like, no, it's the same.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the challenge of making money and making the right decisions. So it's like when I look at Dogecoin, I'm like, how did I miss that?
Yeah.
You know?
Or what is the other one? Strawberry shortcake or something like that somebody's talking about?
Dude, they're all dumb. I'm looking at CoinMarketCap today, and I don't know when this episode will play, but hopefully by the time this episode plays, everything is up significantly to the moon.
Yeah, diamond hands.
But, the last 2 weeks, like today's May 24th that we're filming this, Bitcoin crashed. Everything crashed.
Everything
for 2
wiped,
days,
yeah.
or 2 weeks, and everybody's freaking out. And now we're recovering, and hopefully by the time this airs, everyone's not freaking out again. But,
yeah,
we'll see. My crypto portfolio was looking great. I was like, dude,
crushing it.
I'm going to make $1 million in crypto this year. I'm a genius. And then it was all wiped out in a day. I was like,
crap.
I'm back to even, if not down.
Yeah, I've been nothing but down in my crypto.
Yeah, freaking crypto. But, once again, to get back to inflation, that is just part of what happens. I mean, when you print all this money, it's got to find a place to go.
Yeah,
so
free money's not free.
Well, it's going to go somewhere. So it's like people were like, oh, responsible people say, I'm going to pay off my debts. Cool.
Yeah.
Others like, great, I'm buying real estate. Smart decision.
Yeah.
Others like, I'm throwing it in Dogecoin or also a smart decision.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Stocks, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, what I am going to be curious to see is how long it continues for, because, we printed all that money back last March, and, we signed another stimulus for this March, but okay, all that runs out, right? Like, okay, all that money gets placed. People, start companies, they buy crypto. Okay, great. It's gone.
Yeah.
Then what? Do they continue to print money and, do just continue to keep it going?
That's what they've been doing.
Yeah, I know.
It turns into it's not my problem anymore. It's the next person's problem to figure out how to fix it.
And I'm with you. I think that will continue to happen. And if you are a normal American, I think it's a wise decision to assume that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And so if you are, you have to figure out how to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you're just putting money in your piggy bank, you're getting screwed.
Yeah.
Because that gas, that gas doubling.
The appreciation doesn't catch up with what your savings is willing to pay you.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
And I think for a lot of people, they don't have the tolerance for crypto because, look, it's super volatile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I almost threw up when I saw and I don't even have, your number near your number in there. And I was like, what? I'm back to what? Less than what I put in there?
This doesn't make sense.
All right, that's a weird investment, but
well, so I do believe in crypto in the long run, but as we saw from this 2-week tribulation, the Hunger Games, you saw the people who could not afford to, invest, just let everything go.
Did you hear about that one coin that just took all these investors' money? And
I
their
saw
site
that.
was like, oh, by the way, it was a prank, suckers.
Yeah, F you. We just took 30
we took all
million.
your money. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are dumb. It's like,
I saw that.
yeah, no, we believed in decentralizing banks. Like that's that's the whole point of cryptocurrency is,
Well,
Ooh.
I've said this from the get-go, and every time I say it on YouTube or TikTok, people are like, you're an idiot. But I go, I truly believe 99% of altcoins are a scam.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that. I believe that Bitcoin is the true one that will be the store of value. And then there will be some altcoin that ends up being legit, that is DeFi, that does change the world. And, Ethereum, whatever. I mean, Ethereum's my biggest holding, so I should pump it and be like, it's the best, guys.
It's the best. Everybody buy it.
Yeah, but I still think Ethereum sucks personally, just because the gas fees, everything are so high. But it is my biggest holding because I'm an investor, and I think it's going to continue to go up.
Yeah.
But I think there will be some altcoin that changes the game and truly revolutionizes things. But I think the other 99% are out to get your money and pump and dump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's I agree with you on that. And you just got to be wise on when the dump is going to happen. So
you don't know. I mean, the whales know.
Yeah.
The founders know. But there's no way that the small retail guy will know.
Yeah, no, it's impossible. You just got to get in with those whales, though.
The small retail guy is not getting in with the whale.
So how many millions of Dogecoins do you own?
Yeah,
sir.
Well, what's interesting about Doge is you look at what Elon Musk is doing, and you're like, does this guy truly believe in Doge? What's his deal? And is he trying to make this a real currency? I don't know.
Who knows? There's all kinds of stuff. I guess China was like, we're no longer accepting Bitcoin for anything. So that turned into a whole other drop.
But we all know China just lies about everything.
Yeah.
Their whole deal is to manipulate literally everything.
Yeah.
So my thing, and for those who don't know, with Bitcoin and crypto, the majority of the mining equipment and miners are in China.
Yeah.
So when China says, "Oh, we're not going to do it," it's really bad for those guys. But also, too, it's like, we're not going to do it. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Wink.
Make sure you load up.
Yeah. Well, how do you even mine?
Computers.
You got to get like a sweet Raspberry Pi or something and just build a dust off.
Dude, honestly, you can get like a gaming computer and start mining today.
Really?
You just keep the computer on, and it runs code and it solves problems, and you get paid in Ethereum or Bitcoin or any of these things. That's it. That's how they keep the network going.
Yeah. We should go get a gaming computer immediately.
We should. My buddy Humphrey, who has been on the podcast before, he did a TikTok showing his setup. He bought this computer. Speaking of inflation, perfect example of inflation. He goes, "Hey, this computer's MSRP is $1,500, but I paid $3,300."
Oh, geez.
Yeah. He's like, because there's just nothing available. This is the going rate for this computer.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. That sucks, but
can't get that chip.
It goes back to the conversation just about cars.
Yeah,
the used cars are selling for more than the new cars.
Yeah, because you can't get new cars.
Because you can't get it. So this is what it is. I'm like, dude, how bad do I want this right this moment?
Yeah,
No,
that's real.
That's a real thing. So
do you want it $3,200 real, or do you want to wait?
I need to see what my Tesla's worth. Maybe it's worth more than what I paid. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be.
That'd be tight.
Yeah. Well, I know that there's certain cars that take a huge depreciation and immediately when you drive off the lot when they're new. And I know Land Rover, Tesla is one of them. The Model X starts out at $150,000 and then 2 years down the road it's worth half.
Yeah.
So
that's what I did.
Yeah.
Mine was $130. I bought it for 78.
Yeah. See, so I mean that's a huge swing,
yeah. But now it's not. I mean,
yeah. Now it's back up to 100 and you're like, "Oh, ooh, nice.
Yeah, this is cool."
Yeah.
But yeah, so my friend Humphrey, he bought this computer and he showed he was mining Ethereum. And I forgot what the amount he made was, but he did it he showed a day. He was making $30 a day in Ethereum.
Not bad. I mean, I wonder if that counteracts your power bill.
So he actually talked about that because somebody was like, "Well, what's your power?" And then it came out to being $2.
Yeah. So you're winning.
Yeah. He just leaves his computer on and it just makes money.
Yeah.
So his whole deal was in 200 days, I'll pay off my computer and I've got a computer.
He's got the breakdown of what it's going to cost. And
yeah,
that's a good little model to for super side hustle that you really don't have to do anything.
I need to make a side hustle video on that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so imagine if you're China and you're these miners and you have hundreds of computers, right?
Yeah.
And, at $30 a day times 100, $3,000 a day. Maybe you got 1,000 computers. You got the super computers, and
you got a solar panel that you got hooked up to it.
I actually just got a text from Nick, my partner at Forever Home, one of our real estate properties. Okay, luxury deal. We bought this last year in, I don't know, September. I actually did a YouTube video on this. Go check it out on my main channel, guys.
Is it the flip that turned into a rental?
No. But that one actually turned out to be a good deal too.
Yeah.
Because of all this appreciation. But this one was, I forgot what the title's called, but we'll link to it down below. Anyways, I bought it thinking, okay, this house is going to get 800, maybe more, 820. That'd be great. We paid $595 for it. Nice. We put I don't know, 80 grand into it. We put good money. But we just accepted an offer and it appraised at value for $930.
Nice.
So $100+ grand more than we thought.
Yeah.
This market's crazy, dude. This inflation, man.
Inflation and
no supply.
No supply.
Supply chain problems, inflation are just causing chaos in the world.
I can't wait until milk is $15 a gallon.
Well,
I'll go get a cow.
I mean, what's interesting is I don't know what the price of milk is. I haven't bought. I just don't buy that stuff, so I don't know. But I can see what real estate. I can see crypto. I can see what's it called, gas.
Mm-hmm.
I can physically see these are getting expensive.
Yeah, dude, I was in California. It was $5.50 a gallon.
Crazy. But I am curious to see how the everyday items play out. Like, at what point does paper towels and all these things start to become way more expensive? Because, yeah.
Paper towels especially, because, I mean, you need the wood to make paper towels.
That's
too.
true. Yeah.
So, you know, paper towels are going to be doubling eventually. You know, grab onto that Costco membership and, you know.
Ride it out. When's the Costco membership cost, you know, $100 instead of 50, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, well, there's tiers. You know, if you want to be an executive Costco member, you have to spend $120.
Well,
you know?
The executive's going to be $240 soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything's going to double and triple in price. I don't know. I wish I had a good answer on how to counteract inflation, but I think it's just hang on to the ride.
Well, here's the answer. And so if you've made it this far, it's probably what you're wondering. So I'm glad you brought it up. The answer is you have to buy assets.
Yeah.
You know, first off, you got to make more money doing something, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's your job, whatever. Like, if you guys want to make money in real estate, this is what I teach everyone to do at Future Flipper. So go check that out. Futureflipper.com. We'll link to it down below. But, you know, okay, you can increase your active income, job, side hustle, real estate, whatever. But you're going to have to invest into something that inflation actually helps.
Stocks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the stock guy. I don't know. But all I know is I've bought a ton of real estate these last, year.
Yeah.
And I'm reaping the rewards.
Yeah.
You know, that house I just told you about made $100K more than I thought.
Yeah, than you thought. And that's not even the $100K based off of what you were already projecting.
Yeah, we were already going to make $100K.
Yeah.
So if I had kept that money in the bank, what happens?
Nothing.
You're
just chilling with that money in the bank.
I'm chilling with that money in the bank, but I'm also having to pay higher prices with the same amount of money.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm seeing everyone's wages increase or jobs. Like, no, you have to make something happen with investing. Same thing with crypto, right? Like, that's why people are throwing money in crypto. Like, well, if it's a choice between keeping $1,000 in my bank account or $1,000 in crypto, let me just
I'll take the swing of where I could get 20% on my return.
Yeah, like I might as well take the chance because maybe I'm not going to get into real estate or stocks or whatever. So my point is you have to buy assets that are going to go up with inflation. The one asset I know for sure is real estate.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, with your rental, look what happened. In 4 months, 5 months.
It's already huge.
You made $75K.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You'll make $100K in a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good investment.
It is, yeah. 4 months making $100,000.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, you don't even have to keep it as a rental. You could go flip it now and
you'll
make your $75K.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plus, I'll get my down back.
You'll get your down back. Go do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I believe to combat inflation, you have to buy assets that inflation helps. And guess what? Inflation really helps the wealthy because the wealthy own assets.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. You think that's going to bridge, do you think that's going to open the gap further?
Yeah, the gap's going to get bigger, for sure. For sure.
There's going to be more people in poverty than...
The wealth gap will continue to grow. I mean, and there's really nothing... They can try and tax the rich and do all this stuff, but just in the long term, right? Like, people that know how to invest and make good decisions and create value in the world will be rewarded.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah. It's like that client that I was telling you about where they're like, it doesn't matter who's in office or what's going on.
It doesn't matter.
I'm still making money.
Yeah. I mean, rich people made money under Obama. They made money under Trump. They're going to make money under Biden. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much what he was saying. He was like,
it don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So anyways, I'm excited to see you continue to buy assets to avoid inflation. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm buying more than ever.
Yeah.
But guys, I hope this podcast was helpful. Hopefully it opened your eyes to what's going on in the world and pushes you to take other steps to, get ahead of it. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed on Apple Podcast, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. Thanks for watching The Ryan Pineda Show. If you want to work with me, head over to ryanpineda.com. You can find my courses, coaching programs, and upcoming events. We also have free resources you can download, so head over to ryanpineda.com.